Good morning and welcome to your pre-market report for Wednesday, July 15th, 2026. Let's take a quick look at the global cues, domestic trends, and stocks to watch before the markets open. U.S. markets rebounded on Tuesday as cooler-than-expected June inflation data and strong earnings from major banks lifted investor sentiment. The S&P 500 gained 0.4%, the Nasdaq Composite advanced 0.9%, while the Dow Jones ended nearly flat, as a strong rebound in technology stocks offset a sharp decline in IBM shares, following disappointing results. Asian markets are trading mostly higher today, after softer-than-expected U.S. inflation data strengthened expectations that the Federal Reserve may keep interest rates on hold. Japan's Nikkei is trading around 0.9% higher. South Korea's Kospi has surged nearly 6% on strong gains in technology stocks, while Hong Kong markets are also trading in positive territory as improving global risk sentiment lifted investor confidence. GIFT Nifty futures as of 8 a.m. was trading at 24,042, thereby indicating a flat opening for the Indian markets today. Crude oil prices are trading higher as renewed U.S.-Iran hostilities and disruptions around the Strait of Hormuz continue to fuel concerns over global oil supplies. While OPEC Plus has increased production, geopolitical tensions are keeping a significant risk premium in crude prices. Gold prices are trading higher after softer-than-expected U.S. inflation data boosted expectations that the Federal Reserve may adopt a less hawkish stance. A weaker U.S. dollar has supported bullion, although elevated bond yields and geopolitical uncertainty continue to influence investor sentiment. L&T Technology Services reported a healthy first quarter, with net profit rising 7.4% sequentially to 357 crore rupees, and revenue increasing 2.9% to 2,940 crore rupees. Improved execution helped lift EBIT margins to 15.7%, reflecting steady demand across its engineering and technology services business. Tata Elxsi reported a mixed quarter, with revenue rising 2.8% sequentially to 1,021 crore rupees, while net profit declined 22.6% to 171 crore rupees due to margin pressure. EBIT margins also moderated to 19%, highlighting the impact of higher costs and a challenging demand environment. Delhivery has received RBI approval for its wholly owned subsidiary, Delhivery Financial Services, to operate as a Type 2 non-banking financial company. The approval paves the way for the company to expand its financial services offerings, subject to completing the remaining regulatory formalities. Given the cooler-than-expected inflation numbers posted in the U.S., along with a positive open for the Asian markets, Nifty is expected to open mostly flat with a slight positive bias. Levels may be kept the same as what we mentioned in yesterday's post-market report, with supports being at 24,055, followed by 23,930, while resistances may be placed at 24,165, followed by 24,300. Provided crude prices don't move up by much, a recovery may be expected. Indian markets may remain volatile as investors track the ongoing Q1 FY27 earnings season. Elevated crude oil prices amid Middle East tensions, uncertainty over the U.S. Federal Reserve's policy trajectory, despite softer inflation, fluctuating FII flows, rupee movement, and global geopolitical developments. Stock-specific reactions to earnings and persistent inflation concerns could also keep market sentiment cautious. Softer U.S. inflation data raising expectations of a pause in Fed rate hikes, strong Q1 earnings, continued domestic institutional buying, sustained government spending, healthy corporate investment announcements, resilient domestic macroeconomic indicators, and any moderation in crude oil prices or geopolitical tensions could support investor confidence and help Indian equities extend their gains. Yesterday, foreign institutional investors were net sellers of about 740 crore rupees, while domestic institutional investors were net buyers of around 2,928 crore rupees. That's your market snapshot for India on July 15, 2026. As always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for stock market related updates. Wishing you a focused and profitable trading session ahead.